An inquest has ruled there was no conspiracy to kill a wealthy British businessman who died in a hit-and-run in Ukraine. Pring, 47, was celebrating his first wedding anniversary in Kiev when he was hit by a car while waiting for a taxi on a carriageway outside a restaurant in Kiev on February 16, 2008. The IT consultant had been out to dinner with his wife Zina, now known as Juliana Moore, to celebrate their first wedding anniversary. After the meal, Ms. Moore tried to call a taxi but was told one would not arrive for up to 40 minutes, and so the couple walked to a nearby road to try to flag down a passing car, an inquest heard. They climbed over a guardrail and onto the hard shoulder of the road before Ms. Moore returned to the restaurant to collect a glove she had left under the table. Judge Paul Matthews described how a car with false number plates traveling at high speeds then hit Mr. Pring on the unlit hard shoulder, causing fatal injuries. The judge, sitting as a senior coroner, reached a narrative conclusion following a 5-day inquest at Bristol Civil Justice Centre. He said, extensive police inquiries in Ukraine unfortunately failed to identify either the vehicle or the driver. No charges have ever been brought in relation to the death. Apart from the driver of the car, no other person was involved in the death of Barry Pring. In particular, there was no conspiracy to kill him. The inquest heard how Mr. Pring, who was originally from Devon, met Ms. Moore on an internet dating website and they married in Ukraine in January 2007. His family told the inquest how Ms. Moore seemed cold and not loving or caring towards her husband. His mother Irene and brother Sean began suspecting foul play following his death and later accused Ms. Moore of organizing for him to be murdered. They hired a private investigator in Ukraine, who claimed the authorities had not investigated Mr. Pring's death properly. An inquest held at Devon County Hall in January 2017 concluded that Mr. Pring was unlawfully killed, but this was later quashed by the High Court, which ordered a fresh hearing to take place. Now Judge Matthews, who presided over the second inquest, said, "There is not a single piece of direct evidence to show that there was any such conspiracy, or that if there was, Juliana Moore was involved." Instead, the Pring family put forward a number of allegations based on circumstantial evidence which they say, when taken together, collectively suggest that Juliana Moore was criminally involved in organizing the death of her husband Barry Pring and was indeed guilty of his murder. The judge said that allegations of Ms. Moore being cold towards her husband or of him being besotted and manipulated, if true, were not evidence that she had murdered him. Get all the latest news straight to your inbox. Sign up to one of the Mirror's newsletters. Judge Matthews questioned the timing of Mr. Pring's death. given he and his wife were due to go on holiday within a few weeks. He added, if this was a murder, it was a curious, risky and inept way to carry it out. The driver could not have been sure of hitting Barry in a high-speed collision, and if he hit him, that he would kill him. In my view, there are too many ducks to be lined up in a row in order for this to be a sensible means of carrying out a plot to murder. I am not persuaded that there ever was a conspiracy to murder Barry Pring, much less that Juliana Moore was part of it. Mr. Pring's cause of death was recorded as multiple injuries,